Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is the Wood-Ridge Parents Podcast, episode number 43.
I have nothing today.
Jeez, Kelly, this is like 2 weeks in a row.
No, but I mean, because whenever I say it, you make fun of me.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm going to make fun of you either
I know
way.
you are.
That's kind of like our thing.
43 and free. 43 on the spree.
Okay.
43 and me. I'm not 43 yet, though.
What is that, 23 and me?
It's like thing? a gene thing.
I'm good on that. Hi. What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching the Wood-Ridge Parents Podcast. My name is Daniel Staley. It's my beautiful and lovely wife, Kelly.
Hi.
We are coming at you recorded live on Sundays, usually posted Sunday nights. Usually get the clips up. We're not that you know any of this or understand any of this, but we've switched our clipping software, so that's why we missed a week of clips, and the clips have been a little wonky this week. Although they're still doing pretty good, but we're moving our clipping software from CapCut to Opus Clips.
What he said,
shout out Opus Clips. Hopefully they'll sponsor us.
What he said.
Start making some money like the fishing podcast.
Yeah.
That is the long-term goal here, to not have to work 75 jobs, and we just sit here and talk about people, and then we get money.
Sure.
We're gonna have to end up going live soon too. The fishing podcast is live, and it's
really?
doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Anyhow, hi. What's up? Shout out Don Bosco Football.
Oh, yes.
As we got our Don Bosco Football gear on. We'll get into specifically, well, I guess we might as well get into that now.
Might as well.
But last night we had the annual Googs Foundation Beefsteak in remembrance of Eric Guglamati. Shout out to Ryan Ann Guglamati and little Joey G. Ryan Ann is principal? Principal at the intermediate school. Yep. Hopefully that's going good, even though the kids are lunatics. And even like there wasn't that many kids. This is like the crazy like social implications of all these things now. Like there were only a few kids at the thing last night.
Yeah.
Yet it's mostly people like 30s and above. I heard 6, 7 more times last night than I've heard even with the kids in the football team.
Yeah, I know.
It has fully immersed into all of culture. Yeah. And at the bar, it was.
I know. It was so like, funny.
6, 7. The kids were going. The guys our age, just everyone was going nuts. Yeah. And now everyone blamed like, oh, my kids keep saying 6, 7 all the time. But then like every time somebody would say 6, 7, they go, oh, 6, 7. So shout out to 6, 7. Even though this morning we said 6, 7, and Daniel went, and just yelled.
Yeah. I was like, what? And he started it. I was like, really? Already? We're going to start doing that this morning?
I tend to get blamed for a lot of things. Like the TikTok videos that I watch with Daniel, and then he tells his teacher that we watch those videos.
Yeah, all your fault. And I told you that was going to happen.
Yeah.
But you didn't listen to me, did you? Nope.
That one pretty much was all my fault.
It was definitely all 100% your fault. And he knows when he's wrong when he doesn't say a word. And he looks down. He's like, oh, man, she caught me. Oh, God.
Well, I mean, I was surprised that Daniel actually told her, but apparently.
Really? Were you? Were you surprised?
I mean, I was surprised, really. I didn't,
He repeats everything you say.
I know. And he loves Miss Albany, so he's
and
just
he says out, his buff dad, how his favorite place to go is to Tropicana, you know.
I think we did talk about that, but when we went to back to school night, they had a list of like places that they like.
I think we talked, yeah.
And the first one was Tropicana.
Then it was my home.
And I'm like, oh, that's.
But he spelled it correctly. Capitalization, everything spelled correctly. I'm like, yeah, it's not right. I don't know how
I feel about that. Him being his casino, being his favorite place to go.
I mean, they're not gambling, but he likes the lights. He likes the lights and all the activities there.
Well, he definitely loves the activity.
Oh, I know.
He's a big activity guy. They wouldn't let him into the nightclubs, but like we should bring him down like late at night and just have him stand outside and just groove out.
No.
Why not?
No. You know what happens
Well, to
when
be
I
fair,
say
that late night time is my poker time when all of you guys go upstairs and go to sleep.
Well, not this time when my parents come down.
Yeah, we're gonna
I'll
go to
be
Boogie
there.
Nights.
I am going to go to the Boogie Nights. I cannot wait.
Let's hope so.
And you called me that night too, where you were texting me. I was like, I'm so jealous right now. But then again, I didn't really want to get up out of bed either.
Well,
I was like
I mean,
tired.
we've debated the age of
And Danny was laying right on top of me. He was like, "You're not going anywhere."
Staying in the hotel room. This is why we need like full-on AI assistants. Or if like they woke up, like AI would be like, "It's okay, Daniel and Johnny. Everything's fine. Your parents are downstairs having a good time."
Oh yeah, just like that. Probably no, but by the time that like they're ready to be able to stay in the hotel room in a hotel room by themselves, they're not going to be. They're not going to want to stay there. They're going to want to go out too.
Yeah. Well,
Where it's like no,
good
we're
luck
not.
with that.
We're not going. We're not even venturing on that right
Let
now.
them roam around the casinos
Nope.
as long as they stay inside the walls.
Again, this is where he talks craziness. Don't tell Danny that he'll tell us to do that tomorrow.
Apparently, there's a South Park episode about it. I haven't watched South Park in like.
I
I'm like 10
sent it
episodes
to you.
behind.
That's the one I sent you.
Oh, did you?
With all the kids saying, "Oh, 6, 7." I
Yeah.
sent that to you yesterday.
If we're being honest here, in front of everyone
he
here,
never watches my videos.
I don't even look at the messages you send.
Well, you should have
Well,
because it was really funny.
It's a bit of a boy who cried wolf thing because you've sent me so many terrible videos that I'm just like, well, this one's probably also going to be terrible.
Well, it was
so.
a South Park one, and it was freaking hilarious.
Yeah,
and you missed
I
it.
know.
But don't worry, I'll send it to you
We're a number
again.
of episodes back. I don't even know what South Park is on anymore.
Well, I don't know either, but it might be on season 6, 7. Who knows?
6, 7. Okay. Anywho, beefsteak. So we had the beefsteak on Saturday night. It's always a really good time. Last year, were we doing the podcast at the time? No, if we were.
No, I think we started doing the podcast.
I mean, 43 weeks ago, so I guess it wasn't a year ago, but depending on when it was.
I'm not sure.
But last, maybe the first 2 or 3 years, they did the beefsteak at the VFW in Heights. Shout out to VFW in Heights. For VFW, it's a pretty sweet place.
This is the 5th one, they said.
Yeah, so I think the first 3 were at the VFW in Heights. And then we did the tailgate at the Bosco game last year, which was pretty sweet.
It was really nice.
It was the beefsteak is nice here in Heights because it's more local. There's more people and everything. But going to the Bosco game was pretty nice.
It was really nice, yeah.
And that's our dream. You know, we got the Bosco gear. That's our dream for the boys to go to. To be honest, sorry, Wood-Ridge High School, but hopefully you get your test scores up and then I could rectify going to Wood-Ridge. That's not the right word, but
justify.
Damn near killed them.
Wow.
Anywho, but so the beefsteak was great. Pretty much all the Wood-Ridge crew was there.
Yep.
Shout out Kelly's friend Cronky, who's technically Heights crew with his wife who
works with me.
Works with Kelly, so that was nice. And they had the raffles and 50-50s and stuff like that. And we actually won one of the raffles, which was a gift box full of Don Bosco football gear.
That was great.
So that's why we are rocking the Don Bosco football gear. I got the cut-off hoodie. Kelly's got the full hoodie. So it came with these 2 hoodies.
A tie,
a hat, a bucket hat, a football, a banner, a water bottle, a towel.
a towel, a Don Bosco cheerleader.
Oh, and the teddy bear. I did 10 things, yeah.
And also actually something else. It was a magnet of Don Bosco you put on your car.
Yeah, the car
too.
magnet. Good. We'll throw that on the whip.
Yeah.
or we put that on the fridge. I don't know.
Doesn't matter. But yeah, it was nice.
But yeah, so shout out Don Bosco Football. Pretty sure they're still.
I won the football too. The actual football they got.
Yeah, no.
Okay, yeah.
They're pretty sure they won, so they're still the number 1 team in the state. That's where Eric played football and then went to college and played football at Colgate. So that's why it's Don Bosco oriented. They do a Don Bosco scholarship, which hopefully our boys will be applying to. You know, if they apply to that and the Lions Club scholarship and Memorial Foundation scholarship, hopefully we'll be able to afford Don Bosco.
And
as many scholarships as possible.
20 more,
for us to be able to do that. Shout out Cameron Cruz and I believe PJ LaRosa.
Yeah, sounds right.
Were the recipients of the Goog's Foundation Scholarship for Don Bosco, both of which Wood-Ridge community members, even though your boy La Rosa is a Lyndhurst guy originally, who apparently is friends with, or at one point knew, is it Tommy Cheeseballs?
Tommy Cheeseballs.
Tommy Cheeseballs. Shout out to Tommy Cheeseballs, because he would like
He
that was
started it.
that was the
Everything.
original Jersey Shore show.
Yeah, true life.
And I don't know how much money he got from that show, but it certainly wasn't anything close to what the next generation of Jersey Shore guys got.
God.
But like, he was the original Jersey Shore True Life guy, Tommy Cheeseballs, and he's probably kicking himself, dude. Like,
Oh yeah.
I wonder if he even, I mean, he was probably older at that point.
Yeah.
Like, once they started hiring, like, casting the actual Jersey Shore show.
Yeah.
Because those kids were young when they started. Like, obviously,
They
they were
were.
21, but 'cause they had to be in their 20s to go to the
They were
bars.
the young. I think. Who was the young? Was
Vinny
was the youngest one, and I think Paulie and Situation were
Situation was the
oldest.
oldest.
I think he was like
Situation was-
27 or something.
Yeah,
like he was
yeah,
he was up there. I think he was like my brother's age.
But was Tommy Cheeseballs from Lyndhurst?
I think Belleville.
Oh, that makes
I'm not
that makes
sure.
even more sense, to be
But do
honest.
you want to know what's funny that kind of like wraps into this? Do you remember the magazine? Because me and Brianna were talking about this.
What
Like
magazine?
the magazine Steppin Out, where they used to like
Oh, yeah,
take
yeah,
pictures
yeah,
of
yeah,
everyone or whatever. Like we were talking about it yesterday when I was getting my hair done, and we couldn't figure out like what magazine it was.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
called someone because it was eating at her and Steppin Out, because like, you know, they would take pictures of like the night, you know, like all the bars around here, whatever. And I don't.
Well, that was similar to Club It Up.
Yes.
ClubItUp.com.
Yes.
Which actually, that kid, I believe his name is Farouk. Sorry if I know it, but he was from Woodridge. He used to drive around a big yellow Hummer all the time.
Yeah.
But that was like before social media, dude.
No, that's like,
He would go to the clubs and take pictures of everybody and post it on ClubItUp.com.
Yeah, I remember that.
So shout out to Farouk and Club It
Yeah.
Up and Steppin Out magazine.
Oh man.
But otherwise, Beefsteak was great.
Yeah, sorry,
The beef
we
was-
derailed
I know,
a little bit,
it's-
but
well, this is what we do here on the Woodridge Man's podcast.
yes,
The beefsteak was good. The beef itself was pretty good.
very good.
I don't love the fact that they don't give us the tray and we get to just pass around.
I
They just
know.
kind of hold it there. But
Well, but like whenever you were getting to talk to your friends, I'm like, all right, like I was done eating. I'm like, okay, let's get some more for everybody else.
yeah,
You know,
that's
to
actually
make
the one time
sure.
I came back and there was beef on my plate. So shout out.
yes,
shout
that was
out
me.
The wife, thank you. Everything was great with that. We did get a number of the old Woodridge alumni who aren't necessarily in town anymore who said that they're keeping in touch with the town from our podcast.
That's good.
So thank you for that. Some of the viewers that we get.
Very nice.
The numbers were doing okay.
Yeah.
Some episodes do better than others, but you know, we're doing well. So we're growing. It's a Mr. Beast thing to said your channel hasn't even started until you do 100 videos.
I remember you telling me that.
So we still got a ways to go on that one,
Yeah.
which is it makes a little bit of sense because the fishing podcast did start to kind of grow a lot more once we really kind of reached around that threshold.
Okay.
And then we had the Ted Nugent episode, which
That just
really
blew it up.
shot things over.
Yeah.
But actually, this guy who was just on the podcast, Roger at Cooking and Fishing, apparently he's super popular because his first episode is like right on the tail of the Ted Nugent episode.
Wow.
That episode's still our most viewed episode. The Jack Citarelli episode that we just did is almost halfway there already in like 2 weeks. So that's been doing pretty good. So again, shout out everyone from Woodridge and Don Bosco and the whole crew that went. And shout out to Ryan Ann and Joey G and the Guglielmotti and Caputo families for a really great time. It's not very often that we get to go out anymore these days.
I know. We're so busy with
Shout
everything.
out to Big Lou Billis for picking us up and dropping us off.
Yes.
I walked out with this big like prize package with all this stuff in, so that was
I know,
nice. It's
yeah.
always nice to win.
It is. We're actually we're like, oh my God.
I know. I
We
was
won.
happy. I was happy. All right, so beefsteak. Football recap. On Friday night, I went to the Woodridge High School game, the division playoff game at Rutherford. And Woodridge played amazing. They really did. They Their line and linebackers played great. Their D-backs played well as well, but like Rutherford had 2 receivers. Like the one kid was like 6'5".
Oh,
The
wow.
other kid was over 6 foot tall, and our D-backs are a little bit smaller. We lost by 1.
Oh, it's like 1 touchdown or 1
No,
point?
1 point.
Oh, my God.
14
It's
to
so
13.
sad.
And they were winning a lot of the game. They were driving on them well. They had a touchdown called back because of an illegal man downfield, which was kind of crazy, which really kind of might have sealed it up. Now, Rutherford drove pretty well. Rutherford could not run the ball on us. We got a lot of pressure on the quarterback. But at crunch time, they just kind of were going to these receivers who were really good, and it was just really hard to stop them. Shout out Coach Carbone. He pretty much coached a really nice game. Rutherford's just really tough, dude. They're just always good. I think the receiver's like a sophomore, too.
Really?
Yeah. And the quarterbacks, they always got a good quarterback. They always got a good receivers. They had big kids.
Have they always had like a good program, Rutherford?
For
always, right?
decades and
Even like
decades
when
and
I was
decades.
in school, like Rutherford was always like the Thanksgiving game, and it was always like a big deal. Like when
Lyndhurst, brother, or Queen of Peace?
Queen of Peace.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Always Thanksgiving
I
game.
do kind of miss the Thanksgiving Day games. It's kind of whack that they don't have them anymore.
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah. Wood-Ridge always used to play Heights in Thanksgiving.
Oh, so it's kind of like a home rival, like
Yeah, it always is.
rivalry.
Does
and-
Lyndhurst play North Arlington?
I think they do.
No,
but
I
again,
meant back in the day.
Back in the day, I think they did. Yeah,
That would make sense.
Or
'cause that's-
Lyndhurst would play Rutherford. Like they would have like,
No, it
exhibition
was always
games.
the same. The Thanksgiving Day game was always the same team.
Okay, yeah. So Queen of Peace always played Rutherford.
Right.
So,
So
probably they
probably
played
played
NA.
North Arlington.
Yeah.
But Wood-Ridge always played Hasbrouck Heights. They hadn't beaten Hasbrouck. I don't think they've beaten Hasbrouck Heights in football, period, since 1986.
Wow.
And then my father beat them in 1970 or maybe 71. I think they might have won one in like the 60s, and that's pretty much it.
So Heights is always a good team.
Yes, it's been years and decades of dominance of Hasbrouck Heights football over Woodridge. But we don't even necessarily play them. And there's a chance you could play them in the playoffs now. But other than that, we're like in different divisions.
Yeah, everything changed around the past couple. I think ever since like we graduated.
Oh, and yeah, I mean, in the last like 10 years at least, it's the things have changed. There's new leagues, there's new divisions, just realignment. And I think in some of the other sports, I want to say basketball and baseball and soccer, which is this is like a new thing this year. The divisions are aligned by like record.
Really?
So like it's almost like sort of like relegation. Like where like if you have a bad record, you're going down with other teams who have bad records.
Oh.
And then like if you win the division, you get bumped up the next year and
Oh,
so on and so
really?
forth.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I mean that kind of makes sense though.
Yeah,
So you end up playing against more even teams.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, like, especially with the Catholic schools when they were big, like even St. Mary's in our division, they weren't as good these past number of years, but like back in the day, they were good.
I remember for football, they were amazing.
And you know, you're taking kids from all over the place, and then playing Wood-Ridge, who's got 50 kids in the class, and you're like, oh, this is kind of
yeah. That's the thing. I mean, like with like private schools, like you can like go and like recruit. Like when it's just in your town, like you just have what you have, and that's it.
The major Catholic schools now are in like their own division.
Really? So
it's
like
Bosco, Bergen, Joe's, DePaul, maybe Del Barton, Paramus Catholic.
Pope John or whatever, is that like down?
Yeah, I think they're a little
I know it's down the
far out of
shore.
No,
They're
Pope John's like
not?
towards Pennsylvania.
There
Pope
was
John's
a-
out on 80. There's
There's
other
a-
Catholic schools down the shore.
Yeah, because there was a Catholic school down the shore that like we used to play for like softball, not even like for soccer. It was like a like Pingree.
St. John Vianney.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's down the
That
shore.
was not a good game.
Yeah. There's a lot of Catholic
Yeah.
schools all over the place. But yeah, so shout out Wood-Ridge. They played really good. They both had the 2 touchdowns. We missed an extra point. But Rutherford did kind of drive like at the very end where they could have had an opportunity to score anyway. So the extra point was bad, but you know, it didn't necessarily fully cost them. I guess technically it cost them. And then we had Mighty Mites and Pop Warner on the next day on
Flag.
Saturday, and Flag.
Yeah.
the flag team did pretty good against Hasbrouck Heights. Johnny did okay.
Yeah.
And then our Mighty Mites team was down a lineman again.
Mm-hmm.
And we tried to make some positional changes. Didn't really work too good.
Yeah.
And we didn't come through with the win. Although technically we don't keep score, but we keep score in the back of our heads.
Of course, yeah.
We did play pretty well. I think it was 28-14, if not a little bit more. But
it was a tough game.
Yeah,
all around.
We're still having some toughness issues.
Yeah.
Where kids are kind of breaking down emotionally.
I mean, I would like to have seen like if like Saddlebrook and Hasbrouck Heights, if they were in the beginning of the season, if it would make a difference, because they were playing those other couple teams that were not really big and tough and everything. And I think they again, like as a child, I think they maybe thought, oh yeah, well, we're so much better than these other teams, and then all of a sudden, like they have a team that was like matched to them, and they kind of folded under pressure.
I don't know if it's necessarily that, like they thought they were so great, and then these teams came in, and then now they're like, a couple of kids got lit up the past couple of weeks with big hits, and it's really changed their outlooks on things. Yeah. Now, also, and this apparently was an issue with the Pee Wee game. Mm-hmm. We have a bunch of kids that are like playing 1 or 2 soccer games in the morning, and then coming to football, or even playing a soccer game, coming to football, and then having to leave for another soccer game. Now, I know these kids are young, but I mean, you got to be tired, dude. Like you're playing multiple games
you're constantly
of soccer,
running,
and then coming to our game. Yeah, and some of the kids are in better shape than the others, so some of them might be able to handle it.
But even still, even if you're still running for like 90 minutes, it's hard to...
It's coming to, really turning more clear that some of the kids can't do it.
No, yeah.
Like we have kids that are doing that and then coming to football and doing nothing.
And they're exhausted. They don't know about mentally and physically.
The mentally might even be the worst thing, because we have some of our linemen that are just not doing anything.
Yeah. I mean, they're probably really tired, and just like even all that, like, the thinking and everything. Cause like, like soccer is just a constant, like in football, you run a play, whistle goes, you stop, you like regroup and everything like that. Like soccer's just like constant, you know what I'm saying? Like where like you just have to keep on, well, you should like be keeping on running and constantly like doing something, but that wears down. I remember after my soccer games, I was exhausted. So I never stopped.
It's becoming an issue.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I understand the kids are beat.
And like, and you'll even know if they're eating in between or like what they're eating in between. Probably too. Not.
No, I can't. We can't watch everything for these kids.
No, I understand that. But
we're only down. We only have 12 kids now, especially with the one kid out. So
and that's the thing too.
We're rotating kids in and out, but we only have so many people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I don't know, and I think even for the Pee Wee game, they were missing 6.
That
even
or at that level kids. They're doing that too.
I wasn't going to say 6 or 7 kids.
Yeah, but oh my gosh.
Yeah,
but like
at BD's they're doing it too.
Wow. I remember like when I was growing up, we were not allowed to play more than one sport a season.
Yeah, I don't know if we were allowed to or not allowed to, but I don't remember anybody playing 2 sports.
No one ever did it.
There was some. I do remember, like I think Joey, when we were in like CYO in 6th or 8th grade, I think he might have wrestled too. Like some kids would wrestle and play basketball.
Well, I remember that like some people would like play rec soccer and traveling soccer, but it was still the same sport. But you would just miss the games. We also have kids playing fall baseball too. Yeah, it's a lot.
I think there's some kids that play fall baseball, football, and soccer.
Like, what are you doing?
I don't get it, dude. And I'm a proponent of playing multiple sports in different seasons.
Absolutely.
I don't think you should specialize, especially at this age.
No.
It's not fair to all the sports.
I know.
It's not fair to soccer. It's not fair to fall baseball. It's not fair to football.
Mm-mm.
There should be some sort of dedication At least in season.
I agree.
I don't, you're getting a third of a player at each sport instead of a full player at each sport.
Yeah.
And then what if there are kids who just play an individual sport? Like, they should get more playing time.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I did see some people get in there late, too, yesterday. Like, just making, like, coming onto the field. And I was like, oh, boy. You know what I mean? And, like, for that, they don't have time to warm up. They don't have time to be with your team to, like, bond or go over plays or whatever. Like, if you're going to do something like that, you have to show the same dedication to each sport.
Yeah, I don't even want to get into it because that's something. And I think some of those kids who showed up late don't even play other sports.
Well, that's even worse.
But that being said, like, I don't blame the kid necessarily for that.
No, the kid can't drive there.
Yeah, the parents need to get the kid there on time. But Heights played good. I think we played good. But, the kids are just tired. And especially, like, Heights had 15, 16 kids on the team, so they're subbing kids in and out.
Yeah, they had a lot of kids.
So we play well in the first half, and then they get tired at the end.
Danny did good at center.
Yeah, he did. He did okay. He did good. Honestly, the smaller kids did better than some of the bigger kids. Mm-hmm. I was putting like 2 kids on one kid. Mm-hmm. Shout out my buddy Jesse D'Amore. I didn't even know it was his kid actually, but
really?
I was like I took like Cairo and Rocco, who are some of our smaller guys, and I both put them on the one kid.
Oh yeah,
which we scored a touchdown that play too. So good coaching by me. But I got a text later like, oh, why are you putting 2 kids on my kid?
Well, it's a compliment.
I was like, yeah, well, I didn't even know it was him, to be honest. But
it's a compliment for you.
So we have 2 games and then Mighty Mites Day left. So basically 3 weeks left.
So what is I know it's like multiple teams playing or like what is
it's basically just all the teams playing on the same field.
Is that in Elmwood Park or?
Yeah. So like there's like an early and like everyone plays on the same day at the same field.
Who are we playing that day?
I believe it's Hasbrouck Heights again.
Is it Hasbrouck Heights again?
Yeah.
Okay. I know Lyndhurst is there too, right? You said? Or no?
It should be everybody.
Everyone, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Supposedly Rutherford's really good. We're not playing them. We're just not scheduled for them.
Yeah. Well, we weren't scheduled to play Rutherford anyway.
Right.
Right.
But they're in the division. It just happened to be that we didn't get scheduled.
Oh, okay.
Like Heights played Rutherford, and I think they lost. So. Mm-hmm. Anyhow. So football recap, we can check that. The big story that's been kind of circulating in town and on the Wood-Ridge Parents group is the possibility of Assumption Church closing.
I know. I heard that too.
So it sounds like the Archdiocese of Newark. That's how the Lyndhurst and Belleville people say Newark. Newark. Apparently they're going from like 200 plus churches down to like 100.
That's a lot.
Which is a lot.
Yeah. That's going to disrupt a lot of people's lives.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Well, especially like
yes and no. If there are more people going there, then
well, I mean, like the older people that are constantly going because like it's gonna be hard for them. I mean, like driving wise too, and it's very hard for older people to kind of like adapt to like new things.
Yeah.
I know how
hard for you to adapt to new things.
Oh, it is definitely because now I'm thinking too. All right, like Danny's making communion and reconciliation this year. Where like if Assumption closes, then I need to find another.
Right, that means you're
parish.
probably not going to be the CCD teacher anymore either.
Yeah, well, we'll say they're always looking for CCD teachers. Well, we'll say, but yeah,
it's seemingly rumor has it that either Assumption or St. Joe's or both are most likely going to be on the chopping block.
Yeah,
they reason it with like a lack of priests. A lack of congregation.
Yeah.
I mean, Assumption gets a decent number of people.
They do.
And supposedly they are making money. Mm-hmm. But it's the number of priests. Like, Father
There's not
Ronnie,
enough to go around. Yeah.
who's the main guy.
Father George.
Right. But
he's retired, but he's still
Father George
goes.
is the guy that lives, like, down the shore.
Yeah,
So he, like, drives up to...
Yeah.
To give mass from down the shore.
He usually, I mean, like, again, I could be wrong, but I know, like, last week when we went to the early one, like 8 o'clock, he was there. I think he does the early masses.
Yeah. But I mean, like, how many young people are going in to be Catholic priests?
The seminary? I don't know.
No, I can't see being too many.
And that's the thing. Like, like there's no priests to go around. How you can't split them in half to try to, go to, different churches.
Yeah.
Like in Lyndhurst, there's Sacred Heart. I mean, I'm talking about like Catholic ones. Sacred Heart, St. Michael's, Mount Carmel.
Yeah.
Sacred Heart is the only one affiliated with a school, and that school is still very, very popular. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of kids in that school.
I mean, I could see that staying open.
I could see that one staying open. St. Michael's, where I went, there used to be a school, but then funding got cut off like when a couple years after I graduated, like 8th grade. Mount Carmel is very popular too, like where they have CCD there also. But again, like it's
that place
not
is small.
It's small, but a lot of people, again, like a lot of people go there, but again, like it's not. I don't think it's as popular as Sacred Heart, since there's so many families affiliated with, like, through the school.
Right.
But again, who knows, so I have to do my research now just in case we have to send Danny and Johnny somewhere else next year or next couple of years, I
mean, it's crazy. Like I was talking to Jack about it and I was like, well, like what would happen to the buildings? And he was like, they would just get sold. Yeah. Which is crazy because, like, especially St. Joe's and Assumption, those are They're
big churches.
Like big, tall ceilings, stuff like that. Like, can you convert that into something else?
Or
can you build a second floor, like, within the church?
I don't know about that. Or another affiliation might buy it as well. But who knows?
Yes, but those churches don't have more money than the Catholic Church.
No, so I don't know.
Like, even the Cornerstone Church that we used to go to, who merged with the church here, the Transformation Life Church at the Presbyterian Church.
Yeah.
The old Cornerstone Church is now like a Spanish church.
Oh, is it? Okay.
But that place was little.
You
could see another denomination buying that property.
It was super tiny.
But how much is the property at Assumption going to cost?
That's the
millions?
Thing. Probably, yeah. Because don't forget, you have also the rectory that goes with it, and all the other buildings too that go with it.
There's the
Hayes building, all those areas over there, because that's all affiliated with the church.
Right. That's a big plot of land.
And for the intermediate school, I know they bought that.
No, that's separate. That's the town owns it.
That's what I'm saying. Like they bought Assumption School, so they like that can't be touched.
Well, that would almost be the best case scenario if the town buys it and makes it into more school.
Yes,
we do need more schools
because that parking lot, like where the intermediate school is, that is a very big property. Yeah. Like where like I think that's
a whole block.
Yeah, I think that that like a lot of plot of land like still belongs to the church.
I don't know about that.
No,
I
you
think
don't
they
think
let
so?
them park there, but I mean they have that's where they have recess and stuff.
No, I don't know, but I'm saying like if they were to build onto that to make the intermediate school bigger, they could, because it's a very, very big property.
The saddest part is really the more likely thing is they would just knock the church down, and build something new.
Yeah,
which is nice to have a new building, but it's crazy to think of knocking a church down that's been there for almost 100 years.
I know, and and they're celebrating the 100th anniversary, right?
Yeah, I know. I don't know what it's next year.
Yeah, so it's kind of like okay.
I mean, they had been talking about spending a lot of money on that.
Yeah,
all types of events and giveaways and stuff like that. But I don't know.
I know. I mean, they were supposed to have this whole big, crazy day or week celebrating it. I remember,
and I would think that even St. Joe's in East Rutherford is probably a more expensive property.
Yeah, well, because I mean the school is bigger. I feel I've actually been in that school.
Already,
no, yeah, I sold a couple times.
Like it's a big property on
the
main corner.
Yeah, the parking lot's huge too, and it goes down.
Oh yeah, it goes down and around.
Yeah,
into the back. There's like a back entrance too.
Yeah.
But that's like a main corner.
I know. So I don't know.
Blocks,
oh, definitely.
Which, the archdiocese probably looks at that and says, well, we need this money. And, like, do they need the money though? Like,
I don't know.
I don't really want to get into that.
No, I know. My main concern is if Assumption goes, we need to find somewhere else for the boys to continue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hoping Corpus Christi isn't on the chopping block because that would be another option that we
I've
could
heard
do.
it's not, but also like that's one thing I don't understand. Like it's way smaller than Assumption.
It is, but I mean, that's the only real Catholic school around because that's adjoining too, with Catholic school, other than Sacred Heart around here. There's really no other grammar school, Catholic school, and like they have a good enrollment over there too. Other than Sacred Heart, I don't really know of any other ones. I don't even think St. Stephen's and Kearney is still. I don't know if they're still has a school or not.
I don't know.
That's a little farther away, but
yeah. But it's just crazy to think what that would do to the community.
It would be
now, again, the community doesn't go to church nearly as much as they used to.
No, but
we get like 100 or 200 at each mass. Suppose it used to be like 500 every mass.
Well, then at Easter and everything, then everyone comes out to go. Yeah,
but that's supposedly what it was every week.
Mm-hmm.
And then at Easter and Christmas Eve, like
it's insane.
You couldn't even get in there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. We'll keep everybody updated on that. But it's like the church is having meetings, like public meetings about it. So it's not just like a rumor.
No, it's going on right now.
Something that's in the works.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll
there's like about
see where that goes.
Like like for the faith formation, there's a lot of kids that would be displaced. Yeah. There's two other than kindergarten, there's like 2 sections of each grade level.
Yeah.
At least 20 kids per class. So like if you think about it, that's a lot of kids. They're going to have to try to find other areas to
That's crazy.
Other places to go and continue their religious upbringing, you know what I'm saying? With like sacraments and everything else. So I mean,
that's crazy.
It's going to be very very sad. Especially since all these kids are like growing up together, doing it together, to kind of like have to like break away and find something new. It's going to be.
With Daniel, it's only been a couple of years, but how old do the kids go up to?
8th grade.
CCD? Yeah, I mean, you've been in it for 6-7 years.
Well, yeah. Really? Again?
I didn't even do that on purpose. I swear.
Yes, you do. You always think things ahead.
I swear I didn't. I really didn't.
But regardless,
as soon as it came out,
I know. But like regardless, it is going to be hard on some of these kids, know. And if you don't keep on doing it, it's hard to get back into it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
of course.
And when you're in like a nice little routine and you kind of know what's happening, because like I know in Mount Carmel, they like my nephew, he goes to CCD every single week, where over here it's it's maybe like once every 2 weeks-ish or whatever. But it would be a very different experience going every single week too.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I don't know.
All right, just a couple announcements to kind of wrap things up here. October 26th is the Ragamuffin Parade and the Trunk-or-Treat. Mm-hmm. Do you have the details on that in general?
Yes, the Ragamuffin Parade. I'm pretty sure you are going to line up around 12:30, and it starts at 1.
And the parade is down in Westmont.
Yeah, it's down in Westmont. Yeah. Get there early because the parking is going to be insane. There's nowhere to park. We're just gonna probably walk or whatever. And then the trunk or treat is following it afterwards. I know you do have to go get tickets for it. Obviously, I just had it up. Hold on one second. I have it right here on my phone. Say. So, it's on again Sunday, October 26th. It's from 2 to 4. It's going to be at the Wood-Ridge baseball lot, Johnson Avenue. The rain location is going to be Doyle School Gym if it does rain. So at least it'll get done that day.
Are they just going to walk in a circle in the gym or the trunk or treat?
The trunk or treat outside.
No,
well,
if it rains.
If it rains, like what they usually do is they set up tables in the gym. Like I said. Because it's happened to like me before with like school and everything. Usually they just set up tables and then they have like all their stuff from like their car and into into the gym. Again, I could be wrong, but that's like what like usually happens. Right. Everyone is invited. Tickets required for children 3 to 12 years of age. There's a pre-sale tickets. It's also available at event. It's $5 per child. They're starting to sell the tickets on the 16th. That's where they already did. 17th, they already did.
Mhm.
And then the 22nd, which is coming up, I think that is on Wednesday.
Yes.
In the Doyle Gym from 6 to 7 o'clock at night. Again,
I didn't say it.
I know, but that's the information for that. And at first we weren't even going to do it, but then like, there's no way we're going to get out of the parade and the kids are going to go like home nicely without going trick-or-treating with all their friends. So in order to avoid any issues, we're just going to go.
Good. Alrighty. And then, so winter sports signups are open. Wrestling is open now starting at kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out wrestling. You could do this all on the Wood-Ridge Recreation.
And it is up now, right?
It's up.
It's up
We're
now.
signed
I know
up.
for a while. I know we're signed up, but I know for a while it was.
Well, there
it
was
very,
just some
very
confusion because
confusion.
Lodi put up their thing.
Yeah.
But Wood-Ridge, we do it through Wood-Ridge.
Okay.
And then basketball signups are open starting at 2nd grade
Okay.
for recreation basketball. So you can check that out on the Wood-Ridge Recreation site.
Good.
And that about rounds it out for us for this week.
All right.
You have any other shout outs to give, Kelly?
Not really.
All right, good.
Yeah, very, starting off the week again.
Here we go. Shout out Don Bosco Football.
Yes.
All right, Kelly. Well, I love you.
I love you too.
And we love you too. Peace.